Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. We got it being recorded here, and I assume everybody's all right on that with the cameras in the back. So good. All right, Russ, thank you for being here. We got Danny Mullen back there, pro at Paxton, and he came down here for the big occasion. So lots of family members. It's good to have everybody here today. We're here to honor Russ with a little award, and to show you how difficult it is to catch Russ. This award that we're going to give is dated 2011. So since 2011, we've been trying to get you down here, Russ, so I appreciate you coming. So why don't you come on up? You know, awful lot of people throughout the country will leave their hometown and sort of forget about their hometown. Some people become famous, other people just leave and go to another city, and they just pretty much forget about their hometown and what that hometown has meant to them. And Russ has not done that. Russ has stayed loyal to Paducah. He has a house here in Paducah. He has a house in Florida. But his family is here, and his mother's here, and his brothers and his sisters and his nephews are all here. And he loves Paducah, and he's very loyal to Paducah. All of us here have gone up and down with Russ throughout his career. When he's in contention and we're pulling for him, and sometimes he's successful and sometimes he's not successful, but we've all followed him. And I think we've all been proud when he's walking down that 18th fairway and they say, "There's Russ Cochran from Paducah, Kentucky." And that means a lot. You can't buy that kind of advertising. And Russ, we appreciate that very much, because it's unusual in a lot of regards. We know that we're proud of Russ, and we know that Russ is very active in his community. We've got pointed out Danny Mullen back there at the back, pro of Paxton Park. The clinic that Russ, that you and Kenny Perry put on, that helps Paxton Park raise money to help them operate that golf course. You all don't have to do that. I know that's a logistic nightmare for you to get your calendar squared with Kenny's calendar and the Paxton Park Golf Course calendar squared away. But you do it, and it means a lot. And right now, Paxton Park has a golf course that it can be proud of. Thanks to a lot of donors, big and small, we have a beautiful course out there with lakes that we didn't have before, with new tees, with fairways, with greens. So when the people come to play in the Cobb or they come to play in the seniors, they talk about Paxton Park and they talk about how nice it is. And Russ, you and Kenny have a lot to do with that. And just pointing out some of the ways that Russ has stayed involved in his community. Now, that's the good news about Paxton Park, right, Danny? The bad news is that you got to keep it nice. You got to keep the equipment in good shape. You got to keep a new roof on the clubhouse. You got to keep those greens in good shape. And it takes money, and it takes commitment. And I can't say enough about Danny and Rick Lloyd and his whole team out there about what a great job they do. And they couldn't do it without your support. So that's why we're here. It's an opportunity for this community, and particularly this city commission. And we've got Mayor Pro Tem Gail Kaler sitting in the audience. We've got Commissioner Richard Abraham sitting in the audience. Carol Gauld and Gerald Watkins were unable to come, but it's an opportunity for us to say, Russ, thank you. Thank you for being the person you are and for supporting Paducah and McCracken County, and keep it up because we need it, and it's so good for Paducah. So we're going to continue to follow your career. I know when you were winning the British Open, Senior British Open last year, I couldn't watch the last 2 or 3 holes. I had to walk out. There was just too much pressure because I wanted you to win so badly. So we have an award that is the highest award that we give at the City of Paducah, and it's the Mayor's Award of Merit, City of Paducah, Kentucky. And we don't give this award very often, but there are certain people that are deserving of it. And Russ, you are certainly deserving of it. As you can see the date, 2011, those things just happen. So it is my honor, along with the commission and along with the City of Paducah and with all your friends that are here tonight, to present you with this award. And I hope you'll put it with your trophies and enjoy it, and know that down the road that Paducah is always in your corner. Congratulations. You'd like to say something?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I love the way Bill says, hey, come on down. We're just going to have a little, we're going to get together. It's real casual, and I just want to give you a little something. And then he puts this honor upon me here. Thank you so much. Just for you personally, Bill, I would like to say that, I grew up at Paxton Park. I want to just thank you and the Paxton family. I know it's maybe not the time or place, but, it seems like so many of the things in our lives have, we've benefited from the generosity of a few of the great families in Paducah, and certainly the Paxtons are at the very top. So thank you. As far as some of the things you said, I think it's wonderful. The feeling that I get from the people of Paducah and hopefully they get from me. I kind of feel like I'm a recipient again, a little bit maybe undeserving. To be honest with you, Jackie and I have spoken about it many times. We're spending a lot of time in Jupiter, and we said, the window for me on the Champions Tour is very, very small, and we're trying to pedal as fast as we can right now. But we will always be in Paducah. Of course, our hearts are always here. And I have a little mom down here that says if I don't make a little more appearance this winter, which I have cleared my schedule a little bit, so Mom, I'll be back a little more. So I'm very, very, very happy to be here. And like I said, I'm a beneficiary of so many good things from the people here. And I say this, and that's why I think when we go out on a tournament, I have a nickname, Lefty, #1, and right there with it is Paducah. So, when you go down the range, people, hey, Paducah, what's up? So it's been fun for me. I hope we can continue to do great things. Danny, I know that you guys, and of course I see Bob McBride back there and Rick and the guys, I come in a whirlwind and I have the time of my life. And the strangest thing happens. They say, hey, Russ, thanks for the great job you did, when I feel like I had all the fun, So I'm looking forward to more fun in the future. And, with all your hard work and everything, Danny, that place, I hear great things. You just throughout resonate. On the road, people come up to me and tell me they've buzzed through and played. So I'm proud to be just a small part of that. So, but I won't talk too much. I've already probably talked too much. But I just can't. between my family, I have my daughter here and everything. You know, we are a tour family just by our trait, my trait, and we go all over the place, but we know where we belong. We know the people we like, and we're certainly in love with the city of Paducah. So thank you all very much. So.